Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2. It's going to be Serral and Dark here on Oceanborn. Bottom right going to be Dark, top left going to be Serral. Yeah, man, it's a ZVZ. I have no idea who's going to win this. It doesn't matter what the rankings are. ZVZ is a knife fight in a phone booth and a clown fiesta. So, let's go ahead and see who is going to come out on top here today. Woo! So, we're going to see proxy spines, or we're going to see banelings, we're going to see zerglings. That much I can tell you. We're going to see roaches and maybe some ravagers. And maybe it's going to get to Hydra, Lurker, Viper, which has been the standard late game for ZVZ for so many years now. Ever since they introduced the Lurker and nerfed the Mutalisk by making Spore Crawlers do very, very, very well against them. And if you haven't heard that story, hat firsting here for both players, a Mass Mutalisk was the meta in Heart of the Storm, and it got super boring. So, in a stroke of genius, somebody at Blizzard and the Balance team said, hey, what if we make Spore Crawlers do bonus damage against biological? And ta-da! Now Mutalisks are not so strong, and it doesn't affect any other matchup because nobody else has a flying biological unit other than Zerg, and I hope that person got a raise. They're probably laid off by now, but I hope they look back on that event with fondness, because that was so smart. All right, so 16, 18, 17 here for these guys. No pool for shenanigans. Let's see if there's going to be a second gas and maybe a roach warren here. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic time. The cooler weather is definitely coming in. I'm still looking for a new job, which is a little bit discouraging for sure. I'm about a month past my original layoff date. I put about, literally 114 applications out into the world. Some of them remote, some of them local to me in the QA software industry. And I've gotten 2 interviews and no jobs. So doing my best out here. I think I need to maybe work with my resume a little bit to make it better. But so far, that's the state of me. So yeah, I think everybody has those times in their life where maybe things aren't going as well. But those are temporary, right? This too shall pass, I believe, is what the saying is. Maybe they made it into a song. Man, look at this mirror matchup. They are doing the exact same thing. Nobody's going for a fast roach warren. Nobody's getting a second gas down. I mean, third base timings, yeah, virtually identical, if not identical. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, some lings are coming in from Dark, though. Hold on. Serral's droning up. Dark making some lings. Maybe he wants to be aggressive with them. I mean, speed's not done, so it's tough to be crazy aggressive with your lings. See these guys. These guys are like, well, I might as well go across the map and try to take down a hatchery. 2 lings cannot kill a hatchery before it finishes, but you know, they will take some HP off of it, and when it finishes, it'll be more hurt than it otherwise was. Both players baneling nests at the same time. This is, man, I know Protoss sometimes has a really mirrored production tab and PvP, but shoot. Okay, so now more lings from Serral. So we're just going to do a little bit of ling shenanigans. A little bit of Bane shenanigans. Who will take a huge Baneling hit to the face? Maybe nobody. Entirely possible that it's nobody. Yeah, just trying to be out here when speed finishes. And look at that. Serral's finished like half a second faster than Dark's did. I mean, that is stupid. It's absolutely stupid is how close these guys are on their builds right now. Oh, what is a Roach Warren? Okay, so Serral throws up a Roach Warren. Dark, on the other hand, he needs something. You can actually do pretty well with +1 melee attack with your lings against roaches. But when there are too many roaches, it gets a lot tougher. So there we go. Dark does throw down a Roach Warren. He needed to do that, and he did it because he's a hero. Baneling Nest coming in, choosing the injured Zergling to turn into a Baneling because it will get all of his HP back when it finishes the morph, which is very, very smart. Yeah, if you've got Hydras you're turning into Lurkers, choose the injured one to turn into a Lurker. Got Roaches you're turning into Ravagers, turn the injured one into a Ravager. It applies to everything. Corruptors into Broodlords. Yes, same play, folks. Ah, so smart. So smart here. All right, so very standard stuff here from both these players. Nothing crazy going on. Missile attack level 1 coming in from Dark. Serral has no such upgrades in production here, which will set Dark back a tiny bit with that investment. But if it comes to pass and comes to fruition, then that'll be good for him. So far so good here, I would say. Okay, it's just, yeah, this is the knife fight in the phone booth section. Trying to surround that queen and pick it off. Nice pick off there by Serral. Ooh, going after individual drones here too. This will be cleaned up, but 4 drones down and a queen is pretty good damage. On the other side, in exchange for 14 lings, I think that's a good trade, I would say, from Serral. He did lose fewer resources here. 575 to 737 in the resources lost tab. Roach production has begun from both players. We're looking pretty even. Dark's +1 missile attack is still coming in. And I think it's going to be a huge, huge deal for him to have that when Serral doesn't even have an Evo chamber. Okay, he started an Evo chamber. He's working on an Evo chamber. But his upgrades are going to be very, very late compared to what our guy Dark is looking for. And this is why we like Dark, man. This is why he's a world champion. I mean, Serral too, a multiple-time world champion. Obviously, probably the best player in the world right now. And, I mean, Dark, it's a ZVZ, though, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't know that I've ever watched a super high-level ZVZ and been like, ooh, the other guy got outplayed. It's usually like, like, just really nice Baneling hits or maybe just a miss on one move out. Like, you just didn't see the Roach army moving out like this, for example, and didn't quite have enough for it. That's the Zerg life, though, is not seeing a move out, not having enough for it. This is a +1 timing attack from Dark for sure, though. Look at that +1 attack finishing, and he's like, okay, it's done. Let's go against these 0 upgraded Roaches, 25 to 29. Serral has the advantage in numbers and defender's advantage here, too. And a really nice concave. And Serral's like, I don't care if you have +1. I'm just going to have way more Roaches than you are and force you back. This is just, I wish I understood ZVZ more. I really do. Like what? I guess maybe those 4 drones that were killed on the other side of the map for Dark allowed Serral to have the economic advantage to have this many more Roaches, so the upgrade doesn't even matter. Are you kidding me? Dark's like, come on, man. That was a +1 timing attack, and you don't even have any upgrades at all. How is this working for you so well? I've been there before. I've had 1-1 Ling fights against what I felt like similar numbers of 0-0 Lings, and I lose. Don't know, man. Upgrades aren't everything, it turns out. Oh, did we get some Banelings into the third base, kill 4 more drones? We sure did. Yes, 24 more Lings on the way here from Serral. Pretty happy to be at 46 workers to 38 for Dark. In economic advantage, especially in mirror matchups, is so everything. Yeah, he's making another Evo chamber. He doesn't have any upgrades, nor is he working on upgrades. He kills one of Dark's overlords. He's not supply blocked, but he's going to have to make another overlord sooner than he wants to here. Yeah, Ling, Roach, Ravager. 0-0 Lings in here, just causing extra damage. Bait legs, softening up these Roaches too, making it go so much better for Serral. On the other side, is there any damage that Dark can get done? No. Serral falling back is at 45 to 38 workers. He's got the 3 bases. He's pretty happy about this. He has lost 0 drones. He's going to drone up a little bit more. He's got that double Evo chamber going, and he's just not giving them upgrades at all. I don't know if this man, I don't know if he's planning on going for mutas from this point. And so he's like, I'm not going to upgrade my Roaches and Ravagers because I don't need them anymore. That's maybe what he's going for here. Dark says, okay, so I didn't die somehow. Let's get a lair. Like, sometimes that happens in games, right? You feel like your enemy could have killed you, but they go home, and you're like, oh, let's tech up. Let's get another base. Let's make some more drones. Let's try to be ready for the next attack. And just thank our lucky stars. That could have been maybe much, much, much worse for us here. He's making a Baneling. Did I just hear a Baneling? Oh, no, Overseer Morphin from Serral. Okay. All right. Now, it could be mutas, but also, like I said, mutas not as good as they used to be. We see them. We see them in this matchup. I'm not saying we'll never, ever get a Mutalisk play ever again, because that'd be stupid. But we do see mutas, but with these lairs finishing up, I feel like Hydra Den is the place we're going to go, as Serral's is complete. Complete. Oh, now he gets a +1 missile attack, and he gets Glial Reconstitution. Okay, and Serral, as is probably the best scouter in the entire game, is scouting. How did I not select that Overseer for follow? Doesn't matter, it's dead anyway. So he sees no Ravagers, sees no Hydra Den, sees no Lurkers. Right, I mean, can't see Lurkers by now. That'd be ridiculous anyway. But we just went to Lair in order to get Glial Reconstitution. And there's a +2 missile attack on the way from Dark, so he's using it. Good on him. That Lair tech coming in much, much handy. This little thing. What are you? Like a floating jellyfish alien? What It reminds me of some of the things in World of Warcraft in Zangamarsh, which is a Wrath of the Lich King zone, I think, or Burning Crusade. Ah, it's Burning Crusade zone. Yeah. Man, that's a long time ago now, folks. So old. Ooh, Changeling wanders in. Ooh, okay, Dark got a Changeling in. What's funny about Changelings for Zerg is they've got the wings, but they're not fast. So visually, they look like they should be fast, but they're not. What a weird choice that is. I don't understand the visual choices here for wings. Both players getting 4th bases. Serral's is earlier because, yeah, he's got that economic advantage. So he's only up 3 workers right now. Ooh, Tunneling Claws from Serral coming in. And a burrow, obviously. It'd be really funny to see a player get Tunneling Claws and not burrow. Complete waste of money right there and time. Okay. Serral says I'm maxed out. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Let's see. It's +1/+1 for each. No upgrade advantage here from Dark. +2 is far enough away. I'm not sure it's going to matter in this particular engagement. But yo! Roach Ravager stage of the game is here. And we're dodging Corrosive Biles like we're bosses. We go in, we hit, we dodge Corrosive Biles. We go back in, we hit, we dodge Corrosive Biles. It's very funny. They both do the same thing. They just... I don't know if I like Corrosive Bile in this matchup for that reason. It's always been super easy to dodge if you have any mobility under units at all. The best target for Corrosive Bile is, as always, siege tanks, cannons, liberators in liberation mode. Slow overlords are immobile enough, right? Okay, I like this. Serral's like, hey, pay attention to this. Burrow roaches inside your house. But no, Dark's got some units ready for that. He knows about Serral's tricks. He knows these roaches are not going to be able to do much here. By that, I mean they're going to hide in a corner, regenerate some of that health. The regen on the Burrow Roach is the fastest health regen for Zerg in the entire game. And honestly, the fastest regen of anything outside of like shield battery overcharge, right? Oh my gosh. High ground Roach harass on the 3rd base of Dark. Seriously, man? Hilarious. 12 drones have died. Oh, these guys probably got some work done too. Yeah, he's just got... Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. So annoying. Okay, upgrade advantage is here. That +2 attack from Dark is a big deal, but it's a +1 Carapace for Serral too, so that kind of negates it. And now Serral's working on +2 missile attack. We're going to be at a 2-1 upgrade advantage here from Serral, and for the first time, he'll have an upgrade advantage against what Dark is doing. This is just... I don't know, man. This is why I don't like playing ZVZ. It's either Lings and Banes, where one miss micro loses you 20 Lings and you die. Or it's this Roach Ravager stuff where you can't just go. Like, what I like about Zerg is you can kind of just go with a lot of strategies. I mean, not at the highest level, obviously. But there, 7 more drones die. Okay, Dark is just getting economically picked apart by this Burrow Roach play. I mean, oh, there's your Spire. If there's anything else in this game that is determining why Serral is winning, it's that. It's without a doubt the 60 to 38 total workers. Income for Serral continues to get higher every minute of the game. And a Spire's coming in, and there are no spores for Dark. You don't need that many spores to stay alive against the Mutalisks, because Serral's not going to be throwing up 37 Mutas. But he may be saving up money to get 10. And a couple of spores will deal with 10 Mutas pretty well, especially if you have Queen support. But hold on, if Dark just crushes this and counters, then suddenly Serral would not be able to save up money to go for Mutalisks at all. But Dark says, can't chase, Corrosive Bile. Oh, burrowing your roaches so they heal up fast is so useful. So useful. So right now, it is a 2-1 upgrade advantage from Serral. He's getting +2 ground Carapace for even further upgrades. Yeah, I think Dark just straight up loses with Roach Ravager, but the Spire thing's worse. Gonna make it worse. Serral is actually, he doesn't have enough supply available to make. Oh, this thing got killed. When did this thing get killed? I don't even know. Yeah, Serral doesn't have the supply to make Mutas. So he's on 4 bases. The little tiny Ling harass early to kill a couple drones. The Burrow Roach harass to kill a few drones. It's a total of 28 drones have died. 6 Mutas coming in. You could make some more. There you go. 10 Mutas coming in. 2-2 versus 2-0 for Dark, but he's got more Ravagers because the gas. He's spending his gas on Ravagers. And Serral is spending his gas on Mutalisks and +1 flyer attack and just heavier on the Roach. Ravagers do extra damage. They have extra range, so they're pretty good in situations like this. They're not good at killing Mutalisks, however. So yeah, I mean, this has been the battlefield for the last 5 minutes or so, but I think the surprise Mutas are just going to kill Dark straight up here. That's it, man. That's it. He's not able to get a 4th base anyway. I don't think the Mutas are even necessarily what's going to win him this game. It's a 4 base to a 3 base. And then Mutas... Serral just putting on a clinic. And again, in a game that I don't think that he was, you know, fated to win or anything. He, you know, we're not looking at this and going... yeah, Serral's obviously going to win here. This is a ZVZ. It's crazy. A couple different things go different in the early game, and suddenly Dark's ahead 4 workers instead of Serral, and then Serral's on the back foot. And, man, he didn't lose a Ravager today. He made 6 Ravagers today and didn't lose a single one. So let's see how many kills a Ravager gets in Serral's army, having been made and surviving the rest of the game. I mean... the amount of Roach, yeah, the amount of Roach tanking here that's going on. Obviously, I don't think these Ravagers took any damage. Anyway, there's the GG. Okay, so let's see. No. You there. 10 kills, 5 kills, 8 kills, 14 kills, and 9 kills. Like, that is a pretty impressive series of kills for those dudes. I mean, these guys, too, putting in some work. How many of those are lings, right? How many of those are actually big-ticket items like enemy Roaches and Ravagers? Don't know. Do not know. But, dude, yeah, only lost 107 Roaches, 100 lings, and 4 banelings today. Resources lost, 14,000 to 16,000. Dark lost 2,000 more resources. And then the Mutas show up, and Dark says, ah, yes. Yes, of course, that's a GG then, isn't it? So, fun little game there. Fun little ZBZ from the Esports World Cup. My brain always wants to call it the European World Cup, and I do not know why. Anyway, that was fun. That was, man, really fun ZBZ there. The Burrow Roach shenanigans, we just don't see a lot of those. Only 1 kill on that Roach, but the other ones that did their secret missions did better for sure. Is there blue here, or I'm just... probably just this on the minimap. Anyway, fun stuff. Got to mix a ZVZ in here every once in a while, y'all. Right. Got to mix it up. And that right there is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.